Hello and welcome everyone, this is Calebovitsch coming to you with yet another episode of Brawl Tech, and welcome to post-patch Pants Pandemonium. Okay, so Storybook Brawl has been in open beta for 3 to 4 weeks now, and each friggin' week we are getting a new patch from the developers, and so far 3 out of 3, they have been amazing. And the patch, the most recent patch, it did many things. It upped the fairy dust rewards. It got the usual balance updates. It gave us some new graphics, some bug fixes, some changes. But one of the biggest changes has been the new free hero slot, so to say. So every time you start a brawl, you can choose between 4 heroes. And now we know exactly how it's done. So in the first slot, you always have one of the following free heroes, because you're starting with 8 out of 32 are free heroes. And those are Geppetto, Krampus, Mrs. Claus, Jax Giant, Horde Dragon, the Fates, Merlin, and Pup, the Magic Dragon. These heroes are good introductions to the game, providing clear goals and showcasing some of the more important and interesting mechanics in the game. And I do agree. In the second slot, you get a random hero from all other heroes, and it is unlocked for a free trial run, even if you don't own the hero yet. And in the third and fourth hero are randomly chosen from all other heroes, but you must own the hero to choose it, or you have to purchase them with 4,000 fairy dust or 100 gems. Okay, what this means is I can finally experiment with heroes that I have not picked up, and there is one young fella who I've always wanted to play, but never wanted to particularly part with any dust to get him. And that one is Super Pan, or Peter Pants if you don't own the if you didn't buy the bigger supporter package. So Peter Pants is one of the most interestingly designed heroes in the game. He says you start at level 3 and never grow up, just like Peter Pants. Characters in your shop have +1/+1 for each time you would have leveled. So you're just stuck with 2s and 3s. Well, that's not entirely true, because there are some exceptions, but for the most part, you have to go at it with 2s and 3s. And I always knew that before I play with this hero, I need to prepare myself. I need to do some research on how to go at it. Well, the worst thing is, I did play it, but without any preparation. Right now I have the knowledge of one game that I played with Peter Pants that was quite chaotic because I did not know what was going on, but let me impart some wisdom on you. So you are focusing on 2s and 3s. So you're starting on level 3. So in your store, you can see characters of levels 2 or 3 and a random spell from level 2 or 3. It might happen that, there are only 3s, but you're starting with 2 gold. Okay, that's a bad case scenario. But aside from that, what are you usually going for? Well, remember, build-arounds are usually around levels 4, 5, and 6, not really 2s and 3s. So yeah, you have to look for some things. Like you have to look for dwarves, because you're looking for like good mid-game compositions, and dwarves is such a composition because you can go just back row fannies, front row crafties with some treasures, or front row dwarf. Oh my goodness, I cannot write. You're going with fannies in the back and doublies up front. You can also go for a Tweedledee or 2 or a crafty if you already have some treasures. and that should take you through some of the game. And remember, the deeper into the forest you go, the more you grow, the bigger the offerings in the shop will be. But yeah, even if you have 3 fannies in the back and 4 triplies up front, that doesn't scale too well against someone that just has 1 lordy. Lordy, you know, the basic, the base of the dwarven composition, the one that grows every dwarf by every dwarf that you have. So that's like skyrocketing, but with dwarves. So that is one of the things that you could be going for, and that is dwarves. And you have to think about how to grow your units beyond that mid-game. So another thing that you could be going for is adventure. Slay +1 XP. If you can get this good princess all buffed up, ready to slay at will, you can level up indefinitely, and you can even level up beyond the so-called level 6, which is +3 in stats. So the bonus to stats goes up to infinity and beyond. So you might want to focus on adventure and try to get her going. Another card in 2s and 3s that lets your team grow is Darkwood Creeper. When one of your characters survives damage, give it +1 attack permanently. If, for example, you combine it with dwarves, such as doubly, you double the bonuses to attack, and with triply you triple it, which means Darkwood Creeper and dwarves is also kind of a combo. You just put the creeper in slot 7 usually, and there you go. Another one is Hungry Hippocampus, one of the funniest names in the game. When you buy or summon an animal, I gain +1 health permanently. Health is not really attack. You can also combo it with creeper or do something like that to your benefit. Next piece of growth is Shadow Assassin. I tried going for this one for some slay, and I was not really successful, but you probably can go for it, and I'm going to show you how in a moment. Last but not least, you can go into spells with Spellweaver in level 3 and Wizard's Familiar on level 2. When you cast a spell, I gain +1/+1 permanently on Wizard's Familiar and +1 attack permanently on the ranged Spellweaver. But some of those strategies also need treasures for you to build around. For example, there are a couple of build arounds here, like, well, Dragon Nest can get your dragons big and all, but what you're particularly looking for is Ring of Meteors if you're going for Darkwood Creeper and or Trojan Donkey. At the start of each brawl, deal 1 damage to all enemy and friendly characters. And you don't care about enemy characters, you just want to enrage your own. So if you have Darkwood Creeper on your board, then this just means that you're giving all of your units +1 attack permanently. And the thing is, you need to think about growing permanently, or you need to be fast and furious so that other players don't get to their end game. That's another thing. The other thing being Bad Moon. When one of your characters triggers a slay ability, give it +1/+1 permanently. So obviously that's good, especially if you combine it with Cloak of the Assassin. Your characters with slay have +3/+3. If you go into the summoning route, you can go with Ancient Sarcophagus, with the kitties. When one of your evil characters dies, deal 3 damage to a random enemy, and Evil Queens and such. If you go with dwarves, there's Deepstone Mine, obviously. And if you go with your spells, with Wizard's Familiar and Spellslinger, you have Merlin's Hat, spells cost you 2 less, and Crystal Ball. When you cast a spell directly on a character, add a spell to your shop and you can cast another spell this round. So which of these directions you take also kind of depends on the treasures you get. I want to add 2 things to this whole Peter Pan's debacle. First of all, you will only see level 2 and 3 characters in your shop. That means even in the mid-game, even in the late game, technically you have a higher probability of getting pairs and triples to upgrade your characters. And that is because you're always choosing for a smaller pool of characters, like 15 copies of every 2, 15 copies of every 3. Other people have bought some of those already, but your pool is not diluted by 4s and 5s and 6s. So that's one thing. The other thing I just wanted to add is you have a couple of ways of pushing beyond level 3 with both characters and treasures. With spells, not so much. Well, unless you get a monster book and, well... Okay, so when it comes to treasures, it's rather easy. You can, for example, get rune stones or treasure map, which allow you to get a higher level treasure. You can combine blind mice, which give you a level 4 treasure, and those can just be, well, quite interesting. And you're gonna see an interesting example in the brawl itself. But there is... well, let me see if it's on level 2 or 3. I think it's on level 3, yeah. But there are also spells that can help you get beyond that. One is Kidnap in the new post-patch. You get an exact copy of the first enemy character that dies this brawl. So you have a non-zero probability of getting something that is level 4, 5, or 6. Obviously, you can mix a whistle and try to go with level 5s. But there's also True Love's Kiss. Choose a character, transform it into a random character that is one level higher. Remember, first of all, if you're TLKing an upgraded unit, you turn it into an upgraded unit. Character, I mean. And 2, if the character you're casting this on already has some permanent buffs on it, like Little Treant or Wizard's Familiar from casting spells, those buffs are retained for the new character. So yes, getting higher levels of treasures, also higher levels of treasures give you more options, like with level 4, well, I don't think you need Dwarven Forge, but Deck of Many Things, if you get that, you can cast some more offensive spells, or you can get Gilded Harp and all your shop is upgraded, or you can get Gloves of Thieving and you can steal enemy units after each brawl, etc, etc, etc. But which strategy you will go after is going to depend on what you get, as is per usual in this game. So that's a lot of theory, I know, but Peter Pan's is a really specific hero. Let me show you how Peter Pan's game is not done, but it's fun anyway. Alright. Oh, I can go with Peter Pan's today! Because the first character is one of the free characters. The second one is anything out of the pool. And the second... Oh, man. But I wanted to buy Celestial Tiger as well. Okay, you know what, guys? Let's go for Monsieur Pants. Although I would need to prepare myself for this. Oh, never mind. This is a brawl I'm willing to lose just to play Mr. Pants without spending any gold on it whatsoever. And we cannot start with Shadow Assassin, but I would love to. Oh wait, there's some music coming in here. Probably. Isn't Pants very hard? Yes. Yes, it is. But what you want is treasure trove into blind mice. And getting that plus 15, plus 15. Okay, Merlin. Merlin with a familiar. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, I think it's Shadow Assassin and trying to go for it. Wait, why is Black Cat number 8 and not number 9, the big boy next to it? Demise. It's called Demise. Denise. Yeah, I'm thinking of Pants as skip, where you will be skipping the first couple of turns and then you will be getting better stuff soon. Yeah, pairs are a bit more shown, that is true. And that's a good thing. Slay. Yeah, this is something that I really need. So I'm thinking... Like, this is the basic character that Peter Pan's needs, I believe. And yeah, me and Skip, we're gonna be at the bottom for the most part. I think Peter Pan should have the best mid-game, probably. I mean, if I slay here, I'm really good. Even if I slay and lose a game, no. Sure. I mean, that's just 3 damage. Wow. Wow, that level up animation was great. Okay, I have a couple of Slayers here. So I think that's gonna be fine, especially that they are +1. This is one of the better stores that I could have gotten. Yes. Indefinitely and infinitely, I asked it on the Discord. Wait, Loki and Wonder Waddle are lower than I am. Oh my goodness. Also, we have Wonder Waddle, Loki, Pan's Shadow, Merlin, and Sad Dracula. So 5 great heroes. And me and Skip and Trophy Hunter, or rather Meme Hunter. That's gonna be strange. What's the music? Exclamation mark song, and you will know. Come on, come on, come on! There we go. I don't care about the health loss right now. Let's go! Let's go, Slayers! Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only thing they said about the song. It is from Pretzel Rocks. Pretzel.rocks. Probably from the Epic Station. But I need my sleighs. Oh man, not like this. The right one. Wait, 3. No, almost. Yes, we're almost there. Do we go Evil Queen? I don't think so. Because I need this one to be more active. I also need some treasures. Wait, there's a good Vampire. Oh, Deepstone Mine has changed. Ranged. I only have 1 ranged. Yes, I dodged all the slays indeed. I can get a random one. Donkey. Donkey is fine. Donkey would like a buff from this, but I can't. I should probably switch these now. Oh my goodness, Peter Pan versus Skip. Slay! Slay! Wait, what was that sound? I don't want any sounds here. Victory for Mr. Pants! Those crafties could be okay. I need to look for crafty. Oh, Baby Root has a different graphic here. Okay, let's go for Baby Root. Although I might want to switch. Like it's grown, it's extended. The old art was compressed. Okay. Chunky root. Nom, 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 nom. Fine. But I don't want that sound. Are we actually winning? Oh my goodness, we slayed Dracula. We outslayed Dracula. Yeah, I need some treasures. That would mean getting a mouse, but... This could be better. Yeah, 3 pair. You know, fun fact about Peter Pans. You are not getting higher levels of characters, but that means you can combine them more often as well. But I don't feel like I'm in control of this situation. Although the lobby is between 18 and 26. So who knows? That's a sleigh. That's a sleigh. That's immaterial. Oh my goodness, and we've won. And we're getting a treasure map, please. Evil character dies. Fine. I think it's Fancy Pants time. Donkey! I think I should switch this somehow. Wait, do I kill Loki? Oh my goodness, I just killed Loki. What is happening here? Treasure map, finally. Okay, let's get chickens for the next round. I mean, if you look at these stats, it's really something, right? Okay, I killed the second one. Wait. Gloves of Thieving. But Gilded Harp with Peter Pans. Oh my goodness. Okay, do I go for Polywoggle? Do I go for Polywoggle as well? Like always Polywoggle or always you. I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused right now of what is happening. Does that mean no more treasures? Yes, exactly. No more treasures, unless I get a quester and complete its quest. Oh no. Okay, we're not winning against this one. We're nowhere close winning against Skip that is now grandmother. Creeper. The Nutcracker can give us a treasure. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Okay, Polywoggle changed. We're taking only 8 damage. No, wait. 7 damage here. We could get an experience point from eating Donkey. Wait, Crafty is just so much more stats. Why am I not playing Crafty? And we get a Bearded Vulture here. I should have waited for another True Love's Kiss, I think. Let's go infinite. Let's go infinite. There's Romeo's, but no Juliet's. Wait, who's got a good stat line? I don't know what's happening. And we're playing against Bad Wolf again. Okay, goodbye. Farewell. It was a bit fun. Yeah, Hippocampus would. But before I play Peter Pan's next time, I need to prepare myself. Oh my goodness, yeah. This opponent just went bonkers crazy. Yeah, I did get 4th. Oh, nice screen. This is perfect, guys. Oh, first win of the day, you get 25 points more. Huh. Okay. Really nice. Wish I could see the bench as well, but that's not that important.